Monday, October 26th. And we got the Bills and the Panthers, y'all. Bills and the Panthers. Obviously, Allen and company, 4-2, two losses in a row. Then you've got the Panthers, right? Panthers getting some wins in a row, and it's looking a little interesting now for this game. A little bit interesting. Just a little bit. Bills trying to bounce back, figuring out some things on defense. Offensively, Kincaid obviously coming back, and hopefully, but we may see Dawson Knox a little bit more, so we'll see how that goes. I think that the real question coming into this one is whether or not the Bills can stop the run. If they can stop the run, you win the game, right? I respect Andy Dalton. Hell, got much love for the guy because he was one of the reasons why the Bills went to the playoffs. So I have nothing but love for Andy Dalton. But I don't think he's got it in him. Now, I could be completely wrong today. We'll see. I don't think he's got it in him. It's going to be interesting to see, can he pull off a Flacco moment, at this point in his career. We'll see. But I think if the Bills can stop the run, obviously this Bills offense stays consistent, gets back to their roots, and, Josh Allen plays some solid football, I think the Bills will take it by 7. Before we get started here, guys, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. And, of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. As far as the spread goes, Bills are favored by 7.5. Y'all, Vegas, y'all are funny. Y'all could have just did 6.5. It's got to be a touchdown and a field goal. As far as the over-under, it's 48.5. And the money line is minus 400 for the Bills, plus 300 for the Panthers. And there it is. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Ryan Devlin is already lit. Shout out to you, Ryan. I mean, I get it. It's 1 o'clock. Said, been drinking all night. Bro, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. What's going on? Shout out to you, bro. Make sure you get some food, yo. Get some food and get some water. Can't be out here just just drinking, bro. You gotta get you some water, get you some food, and yeah, we need you to be coherent out here, yeah. And don't be driving. My head is hurting, man. Listen, you gotta, like I said, you gotta eat, man. You gotta eat. Been drinking all night, and you'll be drinking today during the game. Oh, Patty says Tylenol. Shout out to you, Purple. What's up, Patty? Good to see you. Good to see you. NY Beast in the house. Shout out to Michelle. Wrench Gang in the house. Shout out to you, Shelby. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see all of you as we prepare to get started. We're at 23 likes, 24 likes, y'all. Let's try to get that up to 50 before kickoff here. We need 23 now. 23 more likes, 23 more thumbs up to get to that 50 before kickoff. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen as we prepare to get started. All right. Panthers 4-3, Bills 4-2. Kickoff will be shortly. I do think that this is going to be a very interesting game for sure, without a doubt. I'm not going to write off the Panthers at all. They've had some very significant changes as far as with this offense and Rico Dowdle. He's been a huge uplift to the ground game with Chuba Hubbard. And now, the real question is the Bills defense going to be able to, handle both of them because they're used in tandem now. And this is kind of a situation where it was with, the Lions. And the Lions had that Montgomery Gibbs back system. And so now with, the Panthers, like, listen, this actually works for us. We got Hubbard back. He gets back from an injury. Rico Dowdle showed, his strengths and what he's been able to do. So now we're going to use them in tandem with each other. And if the Panthers can really get this going, it's going to be a big issue for the Bills defense because it's different when you're dealing with, one running back, right? Even if you got a dual threat quarterback, like let's say a situation with Baltimore, right, where you got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. If we can slow down Derrick Henry, we pretty much slowed down the run because we know how to, handle Lamar Jackson back there. But now when you got a situation where you have more of a pocket passer and Andy Dalton, and you got two strong running backs, this really turns into a true issue as far as for how they can be utilized as far as with a scheme with each other. So that's where I think the Bills are going to have, the biggest trouble coming into the game today. Shout out to September Girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's going on with you? Tyrone in the building. Shout out to you, Philip White. Says more likes, please. More likes. Quick shout out to Broadway Joe Di Vincenzo for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to you, James. I'm so glad to kick with in my opinion, the best play-by-play man and the best. And CBS sucks in my part of the country. They care more about the NFC than AFC, so go Bills and KC. Shout out to you, James. I appreciate you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. You know how we get down on Sundays. Shelby says, good afternoon, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe. Yes, please hit that like, hit that thumbs up as we keep it going. We're almost to 50. We need 4 more to 50. Obviously, 50 more to 100. As we get close to kickoff here. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, click that bell, turn your notifications, and we'll get things rolling today as we prepare for kickoff. Y'all, listen, I got a dilemma. And I'm probably out of time. My dilemma's actually over. Never mind. I'll say what my dilemma was. I didn't know whether or not, because I got Rico Dowdle and I got Cam Scatterboo. I went with Cam, but should I have chosen Rico? I couldn't do Rico just because, I couldn't have it against my Bills today. I just couldn't. I didn't want to win that way. But should I have did it? Should I have put in Rico over Cam Scatterboo? Let me know. Either way, it's already done, but I just want to know what y'all think. What y'all think as we prepare to get started. Let me make sure my screen's good. Screen's good. Are we good? I think we good. All right, let's do it like that. Let's see how it goes. Ernie Brown says I went with both Cam and Rico today. Yeah, but see, I got Josh Jacobs and I got Williams for the Cowboys, and they've been so amazing. So I think I did good today. I think we did good. All right, y'all. So here we go. Bills will be sending it to the Panthers as they will be kicking it away. And here we go. This will be taken here from the goal line. Hits that right side, cuts back in. Already getting started. Putting the helmet down, goes down at about the 30. And that's where the Panthers will start. Andy Dalton and company, y'all. 4-3. Coming out on the field, Andy Dalton's 15th season. First start this season. Like I said, this is where it gets a little interesting, right? Andy Dalton's first start. A lot to prove today. A lot to prove today. Hubbard out in the backfield, and here we go. 1st and 10 as Dalton directing traffic. 10 seconds on the play clock. Bills show a 4-man rush. We have motion. They go with the handoff right side for Hubbard. As he picks up about 3 yards, it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd down. Cool J, what up, man? What's going on with you? Shout out to Sky Biz. Says, I hope the Bills don't lose this. There's a lot of people freaking out right now. Like I said, just stay calm. Stay calm. Shout out to you, Big T. What up, yo? What's going on with you? 2nd and 7 as Dalton back under center. 10 seconds on the play clock here. They go back to the run left side now. Little stutter step, and we'll pick up about 2 yards. So decent start for the Bills defense on the run, right? It's 3rd down, 3rd and 6, and you get a good stop here. Obviously, you get the ball back, but you want to get this defense started early, started strong. And we said if the Bills could stop this run, this would be a win for them. This should be fairly decent game for the Bills as his defense has started off fairly strong here. 3rd and 6 as the Bills now show the blitz. Two safeties high. They bring everybody. Dalton in trouble, gets wrapped up and thrown down by Ed Oliver, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and long, 3 and out. Bills ball. Beautiful. Says, no, Jay, you did right. But I lose my smack. Listen, I that's why I said I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Let me leave Cam in. Let me leave Cam in. So good start for the Bills defense. Oliver comes up with a big sack and pushes the Panthers back to the 25 as they'll punt it away here. This will be taken at the 21 and trying to create some space, but goes out of bounds at about the 24, and that's where Josh Allen and company will start. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. What up, Ward? Good to see you. Good to see you. 3 and out. 3 and out. Says, hey, Jay, glad to see you. VP Eimer, what up? Bills back in action. Back in action. Shout out to you, Jennifer. Good to see you. This is Morning from San Diego. Let's go, Bills. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to the West Coast in the house. All the Bills Mafia in the building. Here we go. 1st and 10. As we're now down to 12 minutes and 45 seconds here in this first quarter. Bills now have the ball. Allen under center. Cook in the backfield as they go to the toss. Left side. Cook makes a nice move as he'll pick up about 12, maybe 13 yards. 1st down, Bills. Shout out to Andrew. Says, go Bills. Way to go with the commentary. Jay, looking forward to a great game. Me as well. Me as well. I think this is, this should be the comeback game for the Bills. Everybody, I said, if you're scared this morning, just relax. Just relax and calm down. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So here we go. After the big run by Cook, Allen's now back in the shotgun. 10 seconds on the play clock. Quick throw right side. This is to Shakir. Breaks a tackle or two, but only picks up about 3 yards. It's now going to be 2nd down. Shout out to you, Shelby. Says, we are going to see the real Bills today. I mean, is it the real Bills, though, against the Panthers? And I'm not knocking the Panthers. I'm just saying, are we seeing the full potential of the Bills against a team like the Panthers, right? I think we should. But it's only the first quarter. So here we go. 5 seconds on the play clock. Allen takes a snap. Pressure. Looking left. Throws high. This will be broken up. Incomplete to Kincaid. 3rd and 8. Chris Shea, what up, man? Good to see you. Shout out to you, Geneva. Yeah, we got to see 40, right? If it's the real Bills, we got to see 40. We got to see 40. At least 35. At least 35. So here we go. 3rd and 8. As Allen directing traffic. Davis motions. 3 seconds on the play clock. Allen takes a snap. Quick throw left side now. Creates some space. Still going. Nice little pickup. As this will be about 8 yards on the catch for Shakir. Another Bills 1st down. Quick shout out to Adam. Coming through with the $7 donation. Says, thank you for showing on CTV in Toronto. Go Blue Jays, Bills. Listen, World Series looking kind of crazy, right? 1-1. Dodgers, Blue Jays. It's exciting. Definitely exciting. 1st and 10. Another toss to Cook. Left side now breaking through. Still going. Goes out of bounds as he picks up another 10 yards on the run. Another 1st down for the Bills. They've started very, very strong on this first series offensively, as the Panthers really don't have much of an answer for James Cook on the ground. Quick shout out to Space for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. James, what up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Cypher, 35. Here we go. as they go back to run with Cook right side, and he is brought down, but he'll pick up 5 yards. And second down, just approaching the 10-minute mark here in the first quarter. Let's go, Cook. And as far as our votes go, we're at 83% for the Bills, y'all. 83%. You know what that means. It's got to be a blowout today. It's got to be a blowout today. As far as the likes go, we're at 87, y'all. We need 13 more. 13 more likes, 13 more thumbs up to get to 100. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Here we go. Back to the run with Cook. Left side now, creating more space, and another Bills first down as he'll pick up 9 yards. He has been amazing to start this game on the run as the Bills keeping the run game going. First down. So is there any chance you could wear mirror sunglasses so we can watch the game off the reflection? It's so funny because people used to do that. So I used to be a little closer to the screen, and they would watch the game off my glasses. Quick shout out to Joker for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Here we go. 1st and 10 Bills as they go to the toss left side now, and this is to Johnson. This is to Johnson as he'll pick up about a yard or no gain. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Joker says Bills got this. It's looking good so far. We have to get Davis going today. Also, if not, trade him out. No, I mean, I wouldn't say trade him out. I definitely agree with get him going, right? I think we have to get that running back tandem group like, other teams have. I think that's something that would be great and something that could work. As Allen here drops back, looking, throws high, and this will be caught, but for no gain as he does get it to Davis. I think you really got to have a situation where you get Cook and Davis going together, right? And I'm not sure as far as what kind of game plan Brady would put together for that. But, I think it could be something that's great, but I think you're asking for a whole different scheme and design that Brady may not be totally familiar with. So, but here we go. It's 3rd and 10. Big third down here. Bills are at the 23 on the Panthers side. Allen back in the shotgun, takes a snap. Pressure, in trouble, cannot get out of it. He goes down. He gets sacked. And that is a huge play for the Panthers defense as Wallace breaks through. So do you think the Bills goes unbeaten reason of season for the rest of the season? I know what you meant there. It's tough to say. It's tough to say. There's so much parity in the league that I don't think that any team is just going to go unbeaten for the rest of the season at this point. But with that said, Prater's going to kick a 45-yard field goal. It is up, and it is good right down the middle. Bills get on the board 3-0 with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter. You wanted a touchdown there, but that defense came in very strong. Allen could not make a decision to get rid of that ball, took the sack, and forced the kick. So there you go. There you go. Shout out to you, Jeff King. What up, man? So 3 points after all those running plays. I'm not digging it. Listen, I think, and it always goes back to this situation, right? It goes back to, okay, we've had a good thing going. Let's change it now. Why would you stop the run and switch to the pass now when the run has been working? And I just mentioned Joe Brady setting up these offensive schemes and kind of being, I'm not going to say one-trick pony because that's not the word, but it's kind of like there's really no fluidity with his offensive schemes. It's plan A, plan A, plan A, plan A. And so I would like to see hey, okay, we know that the run is working. Let's stick with it until it doesn't work anymore. Opposed to the run was working, but now let's go to the pass, and then the pass gets stopped, and now we kick a field goal. But hey, 3 points, 3-0. Shout out to you, baby Lamble. Baby Lambie. Shout out to you. Good to see you. Cynthia says same 3 is good. Shout out to you, Cynthia. Quick shout out to September Girl coming through with the $2 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Says happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Always a happy Sunday. Without a doubt. Let's go. Says, come on, Bills defense. Let's shut down Carolina. This is the situation you don't want. You don't want a close game. I'm telling you right now, you don't want a close game. You don't want this situation where it comes down to a 3-point game or any kind of situation like that. You just don't want that. Because as I'll say, as matured as Andy Dalton is, and whether or not he still has the same kind of performance that he once had in his prime, when you give a veteran the ball in a close game, it gives them more motivation to be able to figure things out, and puts them back in that same kind of mindset that they had when they were in their prime. Now, can they do it and take it to that next level? That's what's in question. But the motivation is there. So, like I said, you don't want to have this to be a close game. So that's actually a win for the Panthers defense, holding the Bills to 3. So here we go. Kickoff back to the Panthers. They'll take it here from the 2. Starts on that right side, cuts back in, and will go down at about the 28. And that's where Dalton and company will start, 1st and 10. Says, I understand your comment on running the ball to later set up play action pass. The Bills do that as good as the other team. You have to go play action at some point. It wasn't play action, though. That's the problem. They went with the run, and then they switched to throwing it to the flat. So there was no play action. They threw it out to the flat 2 times, but there was no play action, and I think that was a big problem because Josh Allen was back in the shotgun twice. As this is going to be thrown here, left side, caught. This will be about 5 yards. Sorry, that'll be 10 yards and a 1st down. I'm a little ahead of myself trying to go back and forth here. 1st and 10. But like I said, as far as the situation with what happened, you had 2 shotgun plays where Allen's back there by himself. There's no play action. So there you go. 1st and 10. As they go to the run here, Dowdle up the middle. He'll pick up 5 yards in the play. It's now 2nd down. 2nd down. Shout out to you, Liz Cook. Good to see you. Good to see you. Shelby says, I'm dog sitting my daughter's 18-month-old, 85-pound pit bull and her 3-month-old teddy bear Shih Tzu while she and her husband are in Ann Arbor Children's Hospital with my granddaughter. Shout out to you, Shelby. Hope everything is good. Hope everything is good for you and the family. And here we go. 2nd and 5 as Dalton back under center. Dowdle in the backfield. Play action. Dalton in trouble. Steps up. Throws high. Right side. Incomplete. And there's a flag. This is most likely going to be in the Bills' pass interference. Quick shout out to Blue Osea for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. So actually to call holding on the defense, 1st down Panthers. So, or is it the cowbells, or is it just reality cobwebs? We need more cowbell and less cobwebs. I agree. It says right. Tom Brady used to go to the flat before going play action. I guess Bills were attempting to go intermediate before going long. Just go with the run. You go with the run. You keep the clock rolling. You know, you want to have time possession, right? You want to keep the ball in your hand. You want to keep your defense off the field. That's how you win. You go look at all these games where teams have won and they kept the ball on the ground. They always have the most time possession. the winning teams almost always have the most time possession, and that's because they know what to do with the ball on the ground. So here we go, 2nd and 5. As Dalton takes a snap, play action, looking, has time, throws left side high, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Jerry Jones, Mafia, Poker, Gambling, Crime. Yo. I'm not trying to get into that right now. I ain't trying to get into that right now. It's wild. It's really wild. But here we go. 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down for the Bills defense as they show the blitz. 10 seconds on the play clock. 3 wideouts as they go to the run here. Breaking through, still going. Dowdle on the run. Big gain, 24 yards. And he picks up a huge 1st down on a 3rd and 5. And we talked about it earlier. Can this Bills defense stop the run? Can they find a way to deal with Hubbard and Dowdle? And this is where we see the issues of this Panthers team being able to use and disguise these schemes with both running backs, and this Bills defense having trouble on the run. It's now 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Panthers. They go back to the run here, and this is a loss of a couple. It's going to be 2nd down. Quick shout out to Erica Lachey as well as Game Day Warriors for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Says fire Babbage before halftime. He's like, just do it mid-game. Get rid of a mid-game. First quarter, we're down to 4 minutes. It's now 2nd and 11 for the Panthers at the Bills 21. As we have motion. Dalton takes a snap, pressure, looking, fakes the throw, on the run, keeps it himself. Ball comes out. This is fumble picked up by the Bills, and this is a fumble recovery by Benford. Bills ball. Dalton doing too much on the run, coughs it up, and the Bills will recover, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we said it. We said it. He would try to do too much, right? Try to play the hero ball. As that ball got punched out, he fumbles it. Benford recovers. 1st down Bills. 1st down Bills. Shout out to you, Stuart. I appreciate you, bro. Blue cheese for everyone. It's like blue cheese for everybody. All right, y'all. Quick timeout commercial break. We're currently at 137 likes. 137 likes. Let's try to get that to 200. We need 63 of you to hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and we'll get to our next goal of 200. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream. I do appreciate the love and support as we keep it going. We just need, 49 now? 49 more likes, 49 more thumbs up to get to 200. Let's make it happen. Says, let's go blue cheese. Let's go blue cheese. What up, Monty? Let's go, man. So let's go Bills. All right. Brian Allen, what up, bro? Good to see you. Let's go defense. Yeah. So, right, you have a situation where Dalton decides, hey, I'm going to take off. I'm going to run. I still got it. I still feel it in my bones. And this is another one of those situations where if you do too much, you're going to regret it, right? You want Dalton to stay back in that pocket, find lanes, and throw the ball. Or if you're going to run it, you've got 2 running backs. Andy Dalton doesn't need to run that ball. You've got 2 running backs. Hey, if it's not there, just throw it away. We don't want you doing too much. So he fumbles. Obviously, he gets punched out. Bills ball. Bills ball. Quick shout out to Brendan Joyner as well as Richard Goss for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to you, Manuel. Shout out to you, Riley. What up? What's going on? What's going on with you? How you doing? Let's go cook. All right, y'all. So here we go. Here we go. How's the fantasy going? Yeah, fantasy's going all right. So here we go. Bills have the ball back after the fumble. 1st and 10. Allen under center. Cook in the backfield. As they go to the handoff here, left side. Nice little jump cut for Cook. He'll pick up 7. It's going to be 2nd down. What up, Sassy? Since almost home, then we'll be back on the chat. Shout out to you, Sassy. Good to see you. Drive safe. Drive safe. Jason Ware, what up, man? Fairmont, West Virginia in the building. Will Scott, what up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Cotton Candy, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Do you think the Bills will win the Super Bowl this year? Man, I hope so. It'd be really, really amazing to see it. So here we go. Right side toss. Cook breaking through. Good block. Still going to the 40 before he gets pushed out of bounds. And this will be a huge gain for Cook. Big 1st down for the Bills. Finding space. Let him cook on the run. Says my daughter's at the game and Mafia is everywhere. Listen, the Mafia always travels well, right? No matter, it could be London, it could be Spain. You're going to see Bills jerseys wherever the Bills go. That's one of the amazing things about this Bills team. So here we go. 1st and 10. Play action. Allen looking, throws to the middle. This is going to be incomplete. Try to fit it to Kincaid. It'll be 2nd down. Quick shout out to Will Scott coming through with the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $10 donation, my friend. Much love to you and yours. Says Lions fan with Josh Allen on fantasy and a friend that's a Bills fan. Bills versus Lions Super Bowl. We was talking about it last year. And I would have loved to see it. Maybe this year. Here we go. Quick throw broken up at the last second. Defense by the Panthers saying not today. As I don't know, Allen. That was a bad throw. I don't know if he, telegraphed it to Coleman, but they got the jump on that pass and it could have been picked off. Fortunately, Jackson was a little too slow and just batted down. It's going to be incomplete. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Another 3rd down situation for the Bills. 4 seconds on the play clock. Allen takes a snap. Pressure. Looking. Throws. High. This is going to be caught. Big play. Kincaid. Ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. 23 yards. 1st down Bills. 1st down Bills. Bills versus Eagles Super Bowl. Listen, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. Bills, Lions, Bills, Eagles. I don't think you go wrong with either one. I think both would be very entertaining for sure. Now, the competition, though, I think is more of the Eagles. They repeat, get to the Super Bowl again. I think you got a lot more competition with that Eagles team. You're going to have some trouble with for the Bills. Quick little toss to Cook left side as he picks up about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd down. Shout out to you, Tristan. Says I can't watch the game. I hate Amazon Prime. I don't know if Amazon has anything to do with that, bro, but I don't know. Here we go. 2nd and 3. He's like, I hate Amazon Prime. Allen under center. As this is a play action, right side on the run. Allen throws. This is caught by Moore. Big play Another big first down for the Bills as they get all the way to the 11. 1st and 10. Elijah Moore on the pass as he has to come back up for it. Stays in bounds, makes the catch. And wait a minute, they're going to stop play here as the Bills try to hurry up. Refs blew the whistle to stop the play. It looks like this is going to be challenged. We'll see if Moore was in or out on this last catch. Tinfoil hats? You know. So Panthers will challenge it. We'll see what happens here. All right, so we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ooh, I think he was out, y'all. I think he was out. Code no. Bryce did not start. Andy Dalton is in. Yeah, Andy Dalton is in. No problem. Says I hope the Bills win this game. Go Bills. Shout out to you, Riley. Bills need a Super Bowl win. I mean, you said it. That is exactly what needs to happen. Y'all ever drink water? You don't even drink water, but it just goes down the wrong way. And it's like, why? It's water. Why would it get stuck? Why would it get stuck? It's supposed to just go down. All right. It says Amazon Prime does Sunday night games only. No. Really? I've only known Amazon to do Thursday nights. Since when they doing Sunday games? Y'all gotta help me out here. Cause I've never known them to do Sunday night games. It's Thursday. It's Thursday only. Thursday night only. Quick shout out to Chaos Bringer as well as Whiskey Neat for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, they'll have the Black Friday Prime game too. Yeah. So it's Thursday and then they have the one Black Friday Prime game. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. So as far as the likes, y'all, we're at 174. Still trying to get to that 200. 200 likes, 200 thumbs up is our next goal. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We need 25 more. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications so way you don't miss a stream. I do appreciate the love and support. So it looks like the call has been reversed. Moore had 1 foot in and then stepped out of bounds. So that will be called back. And this will lead to another Bills field goal. I apologize. It's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. So Allen's back under center. They go to Cook. Left side, he picks up the first down and some as he gets about 6 on the carry. It is now first down. First down. So Jay, do you think there is something off about the Bills training staff with all these injuries? I feel like we've been having these conversations for like 2-3 years now as far as the uptick in injuries for every team. Whatever they're doing as far as with their diet, their training, whatever they're doing, I think that has to do with what's going on with their bodies. Whether it's a diet, it's got to be something specifically going on with the diet, the food they're eating. And you would think, hey, these guys are eating the best food. They got the best trainers and things like that. I just think people's bodies are changing, especially a lot of these younger guys, I'd say that were born in the late 90s. It's kind of crazy to say that, right? Like late 90s. So a lot of these guys that were born in the late 90s, like they grew up eating different things, and probably I'm reaching in the back here, but consuming less milk and things like that, right? And so you wonder why you see a lot of these things. And like I play sports, I play sports my whole life. The worst I've ever had is maybe like a sprained ankle, sprained fingers, jam thumb. But I never broke a bone. I never broke a rib. And I played football. I played basketball. I've been playing it my whole life. And I remember playing ball in the '90s where everything was contact from basketball to football, and we play hard. So I just don't know. Like I said, I just think the diet's different. I think their bodies are different, and I think it's Cypher. You said it. I ain't want to say it. I'm just it's different. It's just different. It's very different. Shout out to you, David. Says, hey man, huge fan of the show. Quick question. Y'all are crazy, bro. I don't know. You tell me. Says, dude, you're not playing against the monsters. Please, these guys are. All right. So if I was to play in the NFL, I would be a 6-foot running back. I weigh 230. I'm 6 foot. I'd be a running back. If I had everything that these guys have right now, and I was this size that I am 15 years ago, I would be in the NFL running these guys over. If you gave me this body 15 years ago and put me in the NFL now, I'd be running these guys over. I'd be playing just like Derrick Henry. Because they don't have the same kind of strength and conditioning that these guys had in the 80s and 90s, and hell, even the 2000s. It's not the same. But I'll digress. So here we go. 2nd 11. As Allen takes a snap, pressure, and this is going to be a flag throw. Says, I can't see the Bills game. Well, that's why you're here. Says, I agree that the Cheetos and Mountain Dew. Gotta stop eating the Cheetos and the Mountain Dew, yo. Stop eating the Cheetos and the Mountain Dew. Feed them venison instead of beef. Listen, I'm saying that everything is different. 2nd and 16. As Allen rolls out left side, comes back to the right side, and trouble gets away and throws high, as this will be caught by Kincaid, just short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1, but there was a 15-yard pickup. I'm sorry, that was Knox. Dawson Knox on that catch there. As he gets 15, it'll be just short 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. As Allen's going to keep it on the run here, he picks up the first down on the scramble, but there is a flag down on the field. Shout out to you, Shelby. Says you are spot on. Our food has been degraded terribly. The elders over 80 will tell you about it, without a doubt. 100%. No, I don't think that's the whole issue. Not at all. I think that a lot of the training has even changed. I think a lot of their training has changed. Listen, there's a reason why you don't see coaches like Belichick anymore. There's a reason why you don't see coaches like Parcells anymore. There's a reason why Belichick is out the game. The whole framework of the NFL has changed. And that's why everything's a flag now. That's why there's no more Troy Palomalus. There's no more Ed Reeds. That should answer your question right there. Why don't you see none of those guys no more? As Allen here in trouble, tries to get away. What do you get rid of the ball? Allen, you're out of the pocket. Throw the ball away. There's 5 guys running for you. Throw the ball away. You're out of the pocket. So he takes a huge sack. And now they're backed up 4th and 17 at the 25. Okay. And there's going to be a flag thrown here. This is crazy what's going on right now. Crazy. Says as a chef and nutritionist, it's diet and training that has changed. I agree. They stalling, Jay? I mean, says everything is micro dissected and analyzed to the point where being a dog doesn't even cross their minds. I mean, you can't do it. You can't do it. So now, once again, the Bills will kick a field goal, 43-yard. And I said it earlier, you don't want to put yourself in a situation to keep this a close game.